What do you mean you're in San Diego? Come on, it was Claremont to my house. It's half an hour apart. How did you go from Claremont to hiking and then San Diego? You chased a truck. Well, how far did you chase this truck? Until you got to San Diego, of course. Okay. Fine, I'll pick you up. Yeah. Just go to the parking garage and stay there. Alright. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so what was supposed to be a half-hour long video project of me changing the strings on my ukulele quickly became an ordeal now. So we're gonna have to drive down to San Diego and go pick up our friend Renard, who hopefully stays in place this time, and even more so that he has the strings on him. But yeah, nothing else we can do. So we made it here to San Diego, and now I gotta look for that damn dog. I told Renard that I would meet him up here, and I'm still not really seeing him, so we'll keep an eye out. I'm walking around trying to find them right now. I think we're in the gas lamp district here. It's really peaceful over here, and it's kind of cool because it's just this big view. Kind of just this, I don't know, like balcony area, and it's just overlooking like the harbor. And I think it's kind of cool. So I've been walking around for a few hours now. Still can't find Renard. Can't get a hold of him. So I'm just gonna head back to the car for now. Maybe take a 15-minute nap or something, and then when I'm more rested, I can probably try and go and look for him again. I kind of forgot where the parking structure is, so I'm kind of just wandering aimlessly now, and I think hopefully I'll run into it. I know it's by the stadium, so maybe if I just find it, I'll find the parking structure. Look, I found it. I made it back to my car, and guess who's waiting for me there? I should have just listened to myself. I'm the one that planned it. I even said let's meet at the top of the parking garage, and then yet I'm the one that went wandering off. So I guess the moral of the story is you gotta be a man to your word, and you gotta stick with the plans you make. Well, now that we found Renard, we can finally go home and put some strings on the uke. Hi, welcome back to part 2 of the video. So we finally got our strings, and let's not waste any more time putting them on. Okay, so here's what we've got. Here's our D string, guitar D string, which is going to be our G string here on the uke, a G string, which will be a C string for us, and of course the pack of Worth strings that I found in my desk. So we'll start with the first 2 strings, the classical guitar strings, and we'll see how that goes. So if you want to see what I'm doing, taking the string, put it into the hole through the bridge here. Once it comes out the other side, take it over itself, loop it around. And I hope you can see this. It'll be like this. This part will go through the hoop again, probably once or twice more. I usually do it twice. Like this. Have this down here, like that, and then just pull. And it's nothing more really than just tying a knot. It's essentially what you're doing. It's like threading a needle. Some people like to tie it here. I don't really care. And then look for your handy dandy crank. Go where I put it. Here it is. There you go. You don't want to tighten it too much while we're just starting out, so just give it enough tension so that it holds itself in place, and then we'll go ahead and put the rest of the strings on. I figured it's like tightening a tire. You don't want to just tighten one lug nut. You want to tighten each lug nut so that the pressure is balanced across the wheel. I thought this was going to be a coiled string, and it's not. That's kind of disappointing, as I wanted 2 coiled strings. But hey, you know, it's been an adventure already just trying to get these strings. I don't want to have to send Renard out again to pick up another set of strings and end up probably in San Francisco. You know what, since this other string wasn't coiled like I thought it would be, I might as well just go ahead and put the Worth C string on here. And basically it'll just be 1 coiled string, the classic guitar string, and then the rest of these will just be the Worths. But I've never tried Worth strings before, so now's a perfect opportunity. Yes, yes, yes. we'll go ahead and put that on and see how that goes. It's like spaghetti. So one thing I noticed so far with these Worth strings is they are actually way longer than what you would need for the uke. And I'm guessing it's because you can get two strings out of this if you just cut it down right. So this is our C string. There you go, we still have enough string for next time. And we'll trim that afterwards. We'll get the rest of these strings on first. Okay, you know what? Let me show you that again, but up close. Okay, so you take your string, thread it through the hole. Comes out the other end, come up, wrap it around like that, then bring it through the hoop. Once, twice. Hold the other end, pull this end. There you go. Okay, so we got all our strings on. All that's left now is to tighten it up, get it tuned, and then clip off all this excess. Once we clip these off, we can put them back into the little bags that they came in, and then we'll have more strings for next time. While I'm at it, let me just go ahead and tighten these lock nuts up here. And there you go. Now it's not going anywhere. We're tightening up just these pegs so they don't have to be super tight. We're not trying to close a oil drain plug here. We're just trying to make sure it doesn't move around. Alright, let's go ahead and trim these. And there you have it. See, now we have more strings for next time. Put that away. There you go. See, learn something new every day. And that's a good thing. A day spent not learning anything is a day wasted. So now comes the fun part, and that's tuning it. And what you need to understand about the strings is, because we just put them on and they're still kind of fresh and getting used to being situated in the position that they are, it's going to take a while for it to tune. Because once you do tune it, it's going to continue to go out of tune until the strings have fully stretched. So I'm going to show you a way that you could do that. You can wait for the strings to naturally stretch on their own, but I'll show you a way that you can bend the strings so that you can expedite the process and get the strings to situate themselves a little more quickly. So you take these strings and you bend them like this, just slightly. You don't have to apply too much pressure. And that'll just ensure that the string is stretched out on both ends over here. And then just continue to tune. And there you go. Now
it'll be a while before it'll fully stay in tune. Give it a few hours, it'll still probably go out of tune, but you just repeat the process as necessary. Just keep tuning it until the strings stretch out, and then it should be good to go. Okay, last thing I like to do is I like to apply this string cleaner and conditioner on the low G string, just because it has the coil on it, and it'll help protect it and make fingers glide more smoothly. And it smells really good too. I like to sniff it. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on placing the strings on the ukulele. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the guitar here. It's pretty much the same process, except here on the bridge, instead of tying that loop that we've been doing, it's a lot easier. You just take the little ball end on the string, you stuff it down the hole, and then you stuff the peg in with it, and it should stay in place. But yeah, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I do have a Facebook page. Be sure to check it out. I'll have the link up in the description, and the information is right there on the screen. So until then, later days.